I have lost 300,000 in funded accounts. Now there's two accounts, one is 200K, one is 100K. I'm gonna show in this video the biggest mistakes which I did, and I finally figure out what it is. So stay tuned at the end of the video because I'm gonna reveal that so you can avoid it as I do as well. So this is my Alpha Capital dashboard. You can see that I have quite a few evaluations and competitions and stuff. I passed many accounts before, but this is the one. This is 200K account with Alpha Capital. I passed it in about 1 month or 1.5 months. It was a little bit dragging slow, so that's what happened. But then I also had a withdrawal over 2,000. So I didn't just pass and blow it. At least I had a payout. So I had a payout over 2K. And actually, let me show you the payout 2K so you can see I'm not just lying here. Here, payout. This one, $2,127 from the 200K. So, even that the account cost me $700, it's not like I just lost money. I made money and then I blow it. So, but seems to be the pattern for me. I'm gonna tell you why that actually happening. So, unfortunately, I blow this, and the reason I didn't film this video earlier because let's just say my mental capacity wasn't good and wasn't in a good spot. So, this is just raw videos. I'm not trying to be someone who I'm not. So this is the 200K account, and also this is the 100K account. So I was funded with 100K, and I had a couple of withdrawals from this account for quite a while. I believe like 3 months. So I made quite a few payouts from this account. You can see $100, $1,600, $250, $1,000, $400. So quite a few from that account. So I didn't lose much money as well, but it's still upsetting. It's still annoying that I still blow it, right? So I'm currently actually now in one account and step one. Let me go here, step one here. Wait, that's not this one. It's 50K evaluation, this one. So I was actually up around 4%, and then I just I lost now, so I'm down like 1.5% on that account. So the reason why is very simple. I tend to be very impatient, and I believe this can translate to you as well. Like, we are not perfect, that's why we are humans, because we are not AI or robots. And it happens to all of us. You're impatient, you pass your evaluation, and then you wanna get into the next trade. You want to make money straight away. And that's fine, that's why we are here, that's why we're in this game. And I'm not here to tell you that you should not look at the dollar amount. Contrary as it sounds, you should look at a dollar amount, because you are here to make money, right? So what I tend to do is I enter a trade, which I didn't do now, but what I usually will do, like here you can see this one was the losing trade just now on the 50K. I would place my stop loss to break even after it went, like for example here NZD/USD, you can see better. Even if this trade was 1 to 1.6, I would normally place the trade to break even like this, and it will just come back and stop me out. Well, this trade looks like I was wrong, because my target profit was down here, I believe, 1 to 2. This was my target profit, so 1 to 2.25 was my take profit, which 1 to 2 is perfectly fine. And fortunately, I didn't do it. And the reason why I didn't do it, because I recognize the pattern what I'm doing, and I either place the stop loss to break even, or I close the trade way too early. And it happened to me so many times that I would just enter the trade, it will give my profit, I place the stop loss break even, and then it will just turn around, went to my entry price, and it will just turn around and completely just dump or skyrocket. So many times. So this time I didn't do it, and I was wrong, and that's fine. I'd rather be wrong than train my mind to be rewarded that I actually, let's say this one, if I place to break even NZD/USD, come back, stop me out, in my mind I will be rewarded that I did something right. But it's not right. It's not right. You should leave it the stop loss on where it was. And it happened so many times that it just, stopped me out of making my target profit straight away. Like, I can't even count how many times. And I will pass evaluation so much faster, and I will get to my target profit so much faster if I just stand my ground and just leave it run. So my strategy worked. My psychology is a different story, and that might be your psychology too. You might have a good strategy, because let's be honest, most strategy works, whether it's an ICT or smart money or volume profile or bookmap, whatever it might be, they all work. What doesn't really work, it's your psychology. You need to peel off, and I'm talking to myself as well, you need to peel off that onion layer by layer, and you slowly but surely becoming numb to the outcome. Because at the end of the day, I'm trading not my money. First of all, it's fake money. Second, I only put a couple of $100 for that account. So I just buy a new one, and that's it. That's all there is. You just buy a new account and try it again and try it again. And honestly, what I'm seeing online, a lot of people, and I believe this is the core reason as well why people don't get to pay out, is because the psychology of trading in a evaluation and a trading in a funded account, it's very different. Let's rewind back to the beginning. Your psychology in evaluation when you're trading is not that you don't care, but I especially feel like I'm more relaxed because I don't make any profits. I'm just trying to pass the evaluation so I can get to the real money, the real cash, right? So you tend to risk and leave the trades on much more than if you have already funded account. And when you have the funded account, you're like, all right, I passed the evaluation 100K, I need to make money now. So then you enter the trades, which most of the time makes no sense, or you enter the trade, which is correct trade, but then you place the stop loss to break even, or you close the trade too early. There's always those three things. You either make stupid mistakes, you just enter trades, whatever trades, because you want to make money, or you place a stop loss to break even after entering, and it will stop you out, and then it will just go to your target profit. Or third, you take your profit too early, and then you just see the price going to target profit. And I actually read this book, The Best Loser Wins. If you haven't read that yet, I recommend you to read that. It's from Tom Hogarth, if I pronounce it correctly. And he was saying the pain of missing out on trade and not being in trades when the market's giving you so much is much more bigger than if you actually lose the trade. They actually did this study, they actually did this research, and that's what it is. It's the pain is really bigger than your pain than if you lose it. What I decided to do is I just won't do the mistakes. I mean, of course I will get caught up every now and then, and you as well, but end of the day, especially in evaluation, it doesn't really matter. Just place your stop loss, don't move with the stop loss, don't place it to break even, set your target profit and watch it, because so many times you can see, like if I look at this chart, let's see, yeah, right here, right? So all my confluences were right. You know, I had a bearish engulfing on a 4 hour, I had an engulfing on a 2 hour, I had an engulfing on a 1 hour, and then I entered the trade, and you can see I could close it here. That would be my usual mistake, and I didn't. But look what happened, right? You can see the 1 hour, the small time frames moving much more faster than the high time frames, right? So when I entered the trade, you can see what happened. I entered the trade here, and then it turned bullish again because we break above these previous highs on the 1 hour, and then we broke bearish again. So I'm thinking, oh well, now we're gonna go to my target profit finally. And then look what happened. It turned around again, and all these candlesticks pointing that it's gonna go up and up. Look what happened. It turned around again, and we're slashing down and down and down. Well, then eventually last night there was some news or something. I think there was a PPI. So it just turned around and went back up. And now I think this actually stopped me out because of the spreads in the morning when the market opened, because I hold my trades over several days. I do swing trade. And you can see the price looks like now we are turning around. You can see these wicks pointing down. So is this gonna turn around again and go to my target profit? Honestly, I really think it does. I really think it's gonna turn around and just go to my target profit. But currently it's Friday, and I'm not gonna be entering the new trade because I cannot hold all over the weekend, and that's it with me trading, with swing trading for this week. So I hope that in any case it helped you, this video. If you get to the end of this video, subscribe, like that button, and if you're interested in my strategy, what I'm doing, how I'm trading, how I passed, basically now, including futures, I also trade futures, how I pass, let me see actually futures, MNQ, you can't see the trade now, I have to be connected, I'm already connected somewhere else. So I'm currently in profit. So the strategy works on all time frames, whether futures or Forex. If you're interested in that, there's a school community, link is down below in the description, and I'll see you there. I hope you will succeed in your trading journey, and don't get discouraged when you have losses, because we all get discouraged. I get discouraged, the best traders in the world get discouraged. You know, and the traders online, as you see, they don't really trade better than you. Honestly, if you've been trading for a few years, they are not as good as you might think. Like, they're all just trading what you're doing. So they just have a more persistence. Anyway, stay handsome, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.